the text and the video of these statements.
Thank you very much. Can I welcome everyone here today and thank Port Vale for having us here for the launch of Labour's mission on crime. Every one of us should be able to feel safe on our streets, in our town centres and in our homes. And when things go wrong, we need to know that the police and criminal justice system will be there for us. But too often, after 13 years of Conservative government, and for too many people, that just doesn't happen. We don't see police on the beat, too few crimes are investigated or solved, far fewer criminals are being caught or prosecuted under the Conservatives, serious violence has gone up, and confidence in policing has fallen. And too often people feel that when they need help, no one comes and nothing is done. And last week, I talked to a woman who said she no longer goes shopping in a town centre, doesn't like her kids going into town because she doesn't feel safe because of antisocial behaviour, and she doesn't see police patrols in town anymore. And I've heard the same thing too often. Heard from parents who are worried about their kids because of knife crime or youth violence in their area, and from people who are worried that their elderly parents are being targeted by scams, or for young women sick and tired of having to worry about walking home from the bus stop on their own or about abusive relationships. At the same time, we know the police are overstretched, often picking up the pieces when other services fail, including rising mental health crises, and still struggling with the legacy of austerity and out-of-date technology. So neighbourhood policing too often has been decimated, leaving people feeling frustrated that crimes just aren't being investigated, and it takes too long, even when cases do go to court, with huge long delays. And then this week, we had the truly devastating report on the Metropolitan Police by Louise Casey. Yes, problems that are specific to the Met, but also issues that are very serious for other forces as well. And yet we got nothing from the Conservative Home Secretary this week, literally nothing. No new plan to rebuild confidence, no action to make sure that all forces tackle standards, raise standards and tackle discrimination, or get the police back on the beat or tackle violence against women and girls. Just a shrug of the shoulders. That failure to act is letting down our communities. And it is also undermining the vital work, the incredible work many police officers are doing every day to keep us safe. And most troubling of all, it is a Home Office that is just standing back, as Keir Starmer said this week, a hands-off Home Office that is letting us down. And Labour is clear that we need urgent action to restore confidence in a system that feels broken, including getting police back on the beat, tackling crime, catching criminals, and working together with urgent action to reduce the most serious harms of all, including knife crime and violence against women and girls. And we know that this is not just about the Home Office. That's why Steve Reed is working on plans to speed up the courts and strengthen community justice. Why Emily Thornberry is working to increase prosecutions, lead the fight in tackling fraud. Why Lisa Nandy is working with councils on tackling antisocial behaviour in our town centres. Why Lucy Powell's setting out stronger measures on online crime and abuse. And Bridget Phillipson and Rosanna Allen Khan have set out plans to put mental health professionals in school and to work with young people. With Jess Phillips, Sarah Jones and many others working on action on policing and domestic abuse, and drawing on the work of people like Kim McGuinness, our Northumbria Police and Crime Commissioner, tackling domestic abuse. Because Keir has made clear to us, this is a mission for all of us. And I had my first security briefing more than 25 years ago as a member of the Intelligence and Security Committee. And since then, I've worked with successive time prosecuting criminals and terrorists, supporting victims of crime,